So it's here. Kasting's newest flagship reel, the MGTi, has made its way to me. First off, before we get into things, I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification button so you can stay up to date on all my latest content. It's right here in this box. I have already opened this, so this is not a true unboxing, but I'm going to show you everything in the box as it comes. And I will start off by saying this is an absolute beauty of a box. I mean, there is not many other companies that put in the effort, I believe, to making the package look this good. I mean, and especially the price point that Kastking is giving you on this. As you can see right there on the side, the MGTi Elite. For those who don't know what the MGTi is, it, like I said, is their newest flagship bait casting reel. And I am going to just read over all of the specs right here. I'm just going to go ahead and get the specs out of the way. Okay, the MGTi, MG stands for magnesium, so it's a magnesium framed reel, and the Ti is for titanium. It has 100% titanium spool. So this is the first of its kind that has really ever hit the market. There's been magnesium framed reels out there. In fact, Kastking has a couple of their own. Other companies have those, but none that has the titanium spool themselves. It's super light, super strong. Real quick, we're gonna go over this. Okay, gear ratios is 7.2 to 1. Bearings, 2 plus 9 plus 1. I don't even know exactly what that means because normally it's like 11 plus 1. Anyways, this has 12 bearings in it. 12 bearings. It's about the most you can get in a reel. I haven't seen much more. It says retrieve per turn 26.7 inches per turn. Max drag is 17.6 pounds. And this only weighs 5 ounces. And we're going to see that here in a second. So not only did they send me I got the reel, I got the new Ti titanium forged fishing pliers as well. I'm going to show you those. So the bundle package arrived. Okay, going into this right away, I mean, here it is. Here it is. Again, super nice packaging. Has the foam insert. There's the reel. I'm going to just bust into this reel. It's in there pretty firm. Okay. I mean, here it is. Here it is. I'm trying to do my best to let you see it. I mean, I know I got some other shots of it as well, but here is the reel itself. I love the color. This matte black. I am a matte black fan. You can ask most people. I love matte black. The chrome spool, the chrome thumb bar. This has a little bit of gunmetal look here to these accent colors. To the drag star, this big drag star, which is really cool. I don't know other people out there, but I'm one of these guys that likes to flick the bait through the water. It works. I'm telling you, it works. And that titanium spool, like I said, right there. And for those who don't know, if you're not in the know on this yet, let me point you out to something. That is what we call drag clicker. With the spinning world, we know all too well. But when it comes to a bait caster, this is a new scene. And for me, being a bait finesse person, that's where this is kind of stemming from. I love the drag clicker. And as far as I know, Kastking is the only one to really incorporate those into the regular bait casters. I love it, I love it, I love it. Going into the reel itself, again, I'm a fan of the huge dial on the side. One, because I've got fat fingers. I am not going to sugarcoat that whatsoever, but I can turn this dial so easy. I don't know, I guess I get it, the minimalist style that have the little dials and you gotta kind of need a magnifying glass and real tiny fingers to change it. No, I love this oversized brake dial. Works great. That thumb bar, it's got that real good click. It's smooth. I mean, I don't got much to say, but I mean, reels today are going to be smooth. You can almost find a Temu reel out there that is going to be smooth. So we don't gotta say much on that. Plus, when you got 12 bearings in this thing, how can it not be smooth? Got the clicking spool tension knob, awesome as well. And also with that drag, got the drag click as well. So it clicks in all the places that you want it to. But man, this is a nice looking reel. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight this too. I don't know if you can see it real great, but the handle is 100% carbon fiber. I have had carbon fiber handles in my time, and they almost look like the raw carbon fiber. And they've been lightweight and they've held up great, but this one has this gloss to it and almost looks like a higher end carbon fiber. I don't know how to explain it, but I really like the way this looks in contrast to the matte in the other areas. And I'm going to finish it by the rubber handles. I love these rubber handles. They have them on several different models, and these rubber handles feel great. I love the way they are. Again, if you're gonna spend money, you know you're gonna want rubber handles. But all in all, this is a fantastic reel. I love it so far. I haven't got it on the water yet, which is going to come very soon. But again, here's the MGTi. What comes in the box? I mean, it all comes your standard stuff. But one thing a couple things I want to point out with all Kastking reels, they've got like maintenance and how to use bait casters. That's all great. That's in the box. They give you stickers. I love stickers. I'm a fan of stickers. They even give you these stickers that, you know, you can put on for what braid you used, when you used it, when it's time to flip out. But one thing I'll also give Kastking credit for is every single reel, not just this one, but all their reels, they give you a big schematic of the whole breakdown of the reel and list every part and every detail to the part. So I'm assuming, I've never had to do it, and I've had a dozen Kastking reels before. I mean, if you're missing part number 76, this O-ring, I'm sure you could contact them and they could probably get it to you. Throwing that out there, possibly. But one thing I'm very confused about, and I've reached out to some forums and some Kastking people, I've got these two little strips in this. They're almost like rubberized. I don't know what these go to. In the comments, let me know, because I don't know. So, might be helpful. And then also, and I almost forgot about this right now, probably the biggest thing in this box outside of the reel is this neoprene reel cover. I've had reel bags in my day, but I've never had a like reel cover before. Look at this. Man, That's nice. When you travel and you want to protect this thing, that is a lovely thing to have. I'm not sure about everyday applications because normally my reels are on my rods, so that won't work in that way. But man, that's a cool thing to have. Some of you might say, man, that's a $300 reel from Kastking. I would never buy a reel for $300 from Kastking. And all I gotta say is this for you. This is not for you. Trust me, I'm a budget angler. I don't like to spend a lot of money on my stuff. But this isn't for you. It's not meant for everybody. This is like a legit reel here there. This is a legit reel. If you want something for 50, 60 bucks, they've got price points for all that stuff. But I'm gonna tell you what right now. But the components that are in this reel and what this is made of and what this is about, if you would go to any other competitor out there, you're gonna be paying $400-500 bucks for this reel, guaranteed. Look into it. I'm just saying, just look into it and then get back to me. I mean, this is a legit reel. Whatever Kastking is on, they're on it. They're on it. They are on it. I'll just say that. They are on it. Another thing I love about this reel, so what sets this apart from a lot of other reels out there is because it's got this titanium spool and it's super light. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. So it's got this titanium spool that weighs, what do we say? It's like super lightweight, okay? You can see the titanium on the side there, Kastking logo. You've got your bearing there, looking awesome. I mean, like, this thing is seriously weightless. And I also like that this is on a, you can't lose that side plate. It's stuck there. So it's got the spring-loaded action. So that's all very cool in itself. And again, what sets this apart, being titanium, is the casting range dynamic that you have on this reel. So again, I am a finesse guy. I love throwing finesse, and I have a lot of BFS reels. Like right here is one of them, okay? But this thing can throw rated from a 1/16 ounce all the way up to an ounce. So you have your huge range of finesse fishing, and then your regular bass, you know, if you want to throw 3/4 ounce jig, jig or top water or anything like that, you're going to have the range to throw it all, which it makes me super excited. Now, depending on the rod that you're using is going to judge what you can throw. I mean, you're not going to throw a 1/16 ounce 2-inch paddle tail with a medium heavy rod, 7.6 medium. It's just not going to work out. You have to appropriately pair the rod with this reel to throw what you want, and vice versa. You're not going to go out there and have a light casting rod and try to throw a 3/4 ounce bladed jig out there. It just doesn't make sense. You're not doing it correctly. So as long as you have this paired with the correct rod, you're going to have such a wide range of capabilities. I'm going to go ahead and compare this reel with some others out there. So right now, like right here, this is a pretty good comparison. This is the Royal Legend Pro right here, and obviously the MGTi. They're about the same size. They got a little bit different shape. I want to feel this one's a little wider. I mean, you got a wider spool size. That's the thing. Like, you do have a much thinner, like the spool itself isn't as wide. I don't know what the millimeter is, but the spool width isn't as big. It actually probably it's more comparable. So if you look at this, I mean, these almost look pretty darn similar. I mean, they have the same frame shape. So this is the Valiant Eagle 2 BFS reel, and compared to the MGTi. Now, looking at this, it does look like the MGTi is slightly larger. It does look slightly larger. So it's in between The MGTi is in between like the Royal Legend Pro and the Bait Finesse series. And like I said, this Bait Finesse series, they all have about the same size. Whenever you're looking at the Valiant Eagle, Kestrel, stuff like that, these are the same size. Now, I'm not considering the Zephyr. The Zephyr is a different size. It's bigger yet because it's a little bit older of a reel. But whenever you're getting, like I said, the Valiant Eagles and the Kestrels, all about the same size. But we will be getting this out on the water here very, very soon. And I'm going to be doing the testing of different ranges of size baits. I want to see how low this thing can go. I think a lot of people want to see that. I know I do. As of the higher, I mean, I know it's going to perform when you get into like half ounce and stuff like that. I know it's going to perform. That is not a question. I want to see how low it'll go. I really truly think it'll get down to the 1/16 ounce, and I want to try to go lower. I've got some ultra light rods, some casting rods that I have with my other BFS that, do I think that this is going to go too much less than 1/16? No, I really don't. But I have some rods that are rated for a 1/2 gram casting ability. So I've got the rods that can do it. Can the reel do it? We'll find out. That is the plan. And if there's anything else you want to see me do, just drop in the comments and I'll try to make that happen for you. All right, next we have the TI forged pliers. Look at this. These are nice. I like this case. Bam. Nice case with a belt clip, and this clip even has a nice little swivel on it. Nice. And then the lanyard. I mean, I recently have found out how nice a lanyard is because I have the Illuma. Now it's escaping me. The Illuma Pro pliers from Kastking. But these are a little bit different. They still got the orange, black, and gray accent on it. Super light, but these, like I said, have the titanium forged ends on those. So these are not going to break. I mean, they're super tough, super light. They got a lot of, what I like about this is this locking capability here. It is a lot better than my other pair of pliers. I'm not gonna lie, the other ones aren't bad, but they're kind of tricky. I mean, I can do this real easy with one finger. That's what makes it nice. And they got the braid cutters right there. Try to get out of your way. Anyways, there's the braid cutters. But what I also like about this, they got the split ring pliers there on the end. I don't know if you can see that much. Like I said, I am not great about doing this. But they got the split rings there on the end. They almost looks like little teeth on a speckled trout is what I kind of compare that to. The two little fangs that come down. It's kind of neat. I mean, these again, when I say super smooth, I mean, we're talking about pliers here. But these again are a $50 value that were along in the bundle. Again, I want to urge you, if you're interested in any Kastking gear, I am a brand affiliate. So please use my code TWKBA10. It's going to save you money. And the great thing about this is it doesn't matter if Kastking's already running any promotions or specials. You can stack that code on top of any other promotions they got too. So it helps you and it helps me. So right now, I know they are selling this combo together, which you get free pliers. I don't know how long that they're going to be offering the free pliers and the discounted rate on the reel. But I would get on that as soon as possible. It is probably going to end very, very, very soon. But I would urge you to go do that. Okay, I want to know what you guys think of this reel. If you're excited about it, if you're not excited about it, things you have questions, comments, concerns on, I'm telling you what, Kastking is doing its thing. They are pulling in people left and right that you might not think are that would jump the bandwagon, but they are coming on board. And I can honestly say I've been a fan of Kastking for many, many years. I've been using Kastking products for 6 years now, and I have no intentions of stopping. And all of my casting gear has lasted me over the years without problems. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can stay up to date on all my latest content. And we're going to get this bad guy out on the water here very soon.